So, first thing I'm going to start off with is you're an ass. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, but this is mainly to look at your Sombra within the comp, as well as to tighten up some gameplay with the Reaper and the Brawl. So, bear with me here. Good, I like your positioning here. You're still able to pelt him. I wouldn't have used Wraith there. You could have stayed there as much as possible. It was more on them that they didn't push forward. But if you manage to, like, stay right here and you just keep poking him, either they have to flank around you, which is the case where you can use Wraith and get out, or you just keep poking into them. But none of them were pushing up with the Rein immediately, which means once that Rein pushes up, he's going to get fried by the rest of our team, which means he's going to start backing up. Once he backs up, he's still within your range to keep pelting him, you know. So great play on positioning and where you went. Didn't necessarily need to go in deeper. You could have gone for a cap there instead, but I mean, it's small things, didn't matter. Alright, so playing this choke, how I want you to start playing it is to play on this left side. It's gonna do that same thing when they start pushing through, that they're either gonna force the battle onto our Rein, which is a mistake, or they're gonna have to force you out causing CDs. The longer you can stay here, and the more CDs you can get out of them, so that could be something simple as Fire Strike, Sleep, Nade, Dynamite, or Flash, or I guess Nade from the Kree. The longer you can stay here, not use Wraith, and get those many CDs out as possible before you force Wraith is going to be the better, because going through that, let's say if they use Sleep, let's say if they use Nade and they miss, or even if they use Nade, that's going to give us a leg up in this fight to push forward, right? Especially if it's a CD that we're tracking, that it kind of hinges on us being able to push forward. At the moment, with the two comps that we're seeing, our Brawl frontline should be a lot stronger because we have that Reaper Mei. They do have a Kree, but with the Ashe, they just have better poke. So our win condition is just to run at them and run them over at the moment. But with them having an Ashe, if they were to take angles, we need to be careful of how steep our angles are going to be. The one I'm currently telling you about is fine. However, if it was there's going to be other situations where you're further away from your team, and they might have a view of a better angle. That's where it would hurt us. Hopefully that all makes sense. But basically, where I want you to play on this is to play on that left side and try to draw as many CDs out before they force you out. Good, you do take this side. Didn't need to Wraith there. He hits a good shot, but like, you don't need to poke out that far. Just like looking right here, you still get full view of his shield. None of your pellets are gonna miss. And you'll still be able to fry his shield from there, right? So definitely keep that in mind. Automatically rotate that left side. You're not the one that needs to be forcing her out. That'll be our Kree, that'll be our Lucio. You are still using Wraith way too early. And against a better team, we're going to get rolled. Good. Default to this position. That's fine. I hope you understand why I'm telling you to stay over here. It's going to force more CDs out of them. So again, you can wait. Now. Good, good. Still good here. Good. I like this. I like this. This is a good play. So now that we have the health pool advantage, yes, we still went down one. You could still go for this play. Okay, now you can. It's alright though, we got it to as hard as you could. So why I say you can go for that play there is how I explained ult last time was that you're very vulnerable in that state. Yes, you do a shit ton of damage and everything, but you're still vulnerable in that state where they can still clip you down. I mean, it takes what, 2 or 3 shots from McCree now if you're already, you know, damaged a little bit, that you'll still get burned. However, with that Lucio beat, you are much more survivable, and going for a play like that will be easier for you to get off unscathed. Good, I like this TP. I still like that left side instead. I know you have Blossom here, but you can still play with it over here on the left. Okay, once that's gone, you go. Go, go. Oh, this is fine. Good. Very bad Blossom. Okay, you shot too early onto the Ana, forcing her to back and away out of your range. Could have waited until you got a little closer before going in on her like that. Remember, play to your range. Didn't need to rate that. We could have. I mean, we were waiting anyway. Great TP. I like where you were going to go with that, but I mean, it's just unlucky that you hit that. Again, don't use rate there. Instead, use the TP to get up there. Remember, Wraith is your escapability. TP is how you close the distance. Okay, in future reference, we're not going to be running the Widow here. We need to be running the the Sombra for you, but this is still a good time for us to see. Oh, Busan was last match. I forgot about that. Yeah, because this guy even messaged me, just kill me. Put pressure on that ball for now. Pay attention, I don't know what you're doing. So your job currently with this comp, since we don't have that extra dive presence with you being on a tracer, is to one, watch flanks and play those flank angles. So currently we're all playing right here, right? So what you should be doing is either you're watching this way, looking for a chance to jump on their Zen, which, I mean, look at that's Sombra, not Zen. Looking for a chance to jump on their Zen, again, let's say if they're playing over there. But while you're also being here, you're watching this angle from a Tracer or potentially a Sombra to come out at you. Tracer is the best duelist in the game, so you should, again, two players, best on the same skill level on the heroes that they're playing. Tracer still wins that matchup. Or you could be playing on this side where, again, the Tracer will try to flank and pressuring her out, looking for that opportunity to go on the Zen. Currently, right here, this is a great opportunity to go on the Zen. The Brig's a little bit far away. The Zen's out in the open. But without the extra dive presence, it's going to be a lot harder for you to go on the Zen Brig combo, just because you don't have the extra help to burn someone down, and the Brig will just keep everyone, keep the Zen up for as long as she can. So yeah. Wrong target, you need to go for the Zen, not the Brig. Force recall a little early, good, I'm glad you go after this, good. Yep, that's Zen's yours, that's Zen's yours. Okay, now that you have Pulse, you want to go and try and obviously stick it onto the Zen. However, either their backline is good or their Kree. That's who you want to try to go for. So again, you don't need to be playing point here. Yep, good. Even better. Wrong target to go on. Shouldn't have pulsed. You could have just clipped him. You lose that. Yep. Didn't need to blink there. Again, Tracer's biggest thing is managing your CDs well enough, and a lot of game sense. Like, that's the biggest things, and if you don't need to blink, then you don't need to. You still have recall, but you're good. You went for the pack. Recall now. Good. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky. Going on that Kree. Looking for that Zen. Actually, Zen was just coming back, my bad.
Interest, I greet you.
She just canceled her TP. You go for a stick on him easily. Good. Come on, I don't know what you're doing, man. I mean, we're up right now. We need to be the aggressors. Didn't need to use blink there. Alright.
Ready. Ready.
Okay.
Got an enemy here. Translocators in place. Damn it.
You can go for the hack on that diva.
Just in case.
So they have a very survivable backline. So every time you go in, what you need to be trying to look for here, especially with the Kiriko BAP, is to make sure you get Suzu or Lamp out. What we need to start doing is doing these slow attempts of dives to try and get those big CDs out, especially if we play into something like if we're running the ball comp with the Tracer Sombra against, like, let's say a brawl comp with a BAP. What you need to be doing is feigning a soft dive, which there's a difference between soft and hard. Hard is you're going to be fully committing. Soft, not so much. You're just looking to get CDs out, get ults out, that kind of thing. So every time you're going in, what you're aiming for is to focus down the BAP or the Kiriko to either get Suzu out or Lamp. After that, hack discretion is kind of yours. During big cooldowns, like if they're using deflect, would be a good time to hack. When Diva, because she gets chunked, big target damage buff to added for the hack, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, you see the BAP shot. I don't know why you're still looking at this.
I'm not done just yet. Always plan an exit.
Good pick. You might not have needed a TP out of that. You could have probably stayed in a little longer. Hacking, yep, good. That's fine. So again, how we're approaching this, we want to get on the BAP or the Kiriko to get those CDs out.
No vaya a ser que lo necesite. Got an enemy here. Watch out.
What the fuck? Oh, I think you CD'd, didn't you? Maybe? The fuck? Alright, whatever. We'll say map's over. We're gonna jump over to Root. Obviously, Tracer's not your strong suit or what you would be normally playing. However, I mean, it's still a hero that you will need to get better on, because if Studio is our primary hit scan, if it ever becomes a meta of Tracer Ashe, and let's say if we don't have another DPS, it's just you need to be good proficient on Tracer. So the big things there were you were wasting your blinks at times and not doing a whole lot, to be totally honest. Like, you seemed to just be wandering aimlessly around the map. So again, Tracer without a hard dive is great at contesting point, controlling lanes for flank angles, as well as the big one, which is looking for an opportunity to go in on that backline. As for Sombra, you need to understand that we need to start doing more soft dives before we go for hard dives to get those CDs out. Again, with the Brawl, it'll be going after trying to force the lamp, trying to force Kitsune, which could, it then goes into your discretion. You don't necessarily need to hack them, but if, like, let's say Clover hits a good volley on someone and is chunked, right? They're at, like, maybe, 100 HP. All you gotta do is, uncloak, you put Prepper in some more damage, boom, that forces lamp. As soon as that happens, you get out. We reset up for a new dive, we go in, they now don't have lamp, we kill, we wreck their backline. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a hack every time, but going for whatever is going to force those big CDs out is more important. So we're going to jump into route here.
Traveling to Route 66. Attackers incoming.
So again, trying to get the lamp, trying to get Suzu.
Just in case.
I'm about to say, you don't have to go up these stairs. Like, going up these stairs means it's going to be easier for them to detect you, and as soon as they start detecting you, they're going to start spy checking. So instead, coming up this lane up here and walking forward, they're not going to be able to detect you as much, right? And as soon as you do, oh look, you're already behind them, you get a good hack target off. Good, I like that hack target, that's fine. He's in the middle of rock. Hack health pack. Hack health pack. Right now we're waiting for our ball, so we're just poking right now. So it's not necessarily that we need to. That's why you hacked health pack. Good. Now you need to remove your TP because they're gonna come after you. You're crit, so she should know where you are. I'm not a big fan of that one. You still want to do it kind of close. This is just a lot of nothing, you know? Good, see? Forces lamp. We get out. It's not necessarily how I wanted it, but...
Gotta go. Always plan an exit. Mine now.
You can still start pushing out. Good. This is fine. Again, man, you need to start scouting. You're not gonna get uncloaked just by sitting here, you know. You see the Kiriko? Make sure you're pinging the Kiriko. This is who you want to go on. That type of thing. They burned off way too much of the clock. Again, so all of this can be avoided if you just keep your TP towards your team. You know, that's going to keep you safer as well, and that's going to force their Sombra to start coming into our backline, which if that's the case, then it'll be easier to spy check. Because at the moment, Ball's pretty much in her court whether or not she's finding you, which so far she has spotted you multiple different times and forced you to TP out, right? Keeping translocator towards our team, probably a little bit better roleplay. Not behind them.
They really have it out for me. Translocators in place.
On my way.
Payloads are sitting duck right now.
60 seconds remaining.
Watch out for this one.
Watch out for this enemy!
Come on.
Aguas, enemy here.
I hope you don't EMP this. Okay, never mind. That you walked up a little closer than how I wanted. Not then how I wanted. You walked up closer how I wanted it, which was good. You managed to knock him out of flux. Good. You just need to be farming that EMP a lot faster.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
No vaya a ser que lo necesite. Systems hacked.
TP directly on health packs, it's easier to spot you and camp your TP that way.
Catch you later.
Cover the payload! We're moving out!
Much better.
Over there!
Always plan an exit.
Wow.
Feeling much better.
Feel better?
Watch out for this one.
Enemy over here!
Go on the Kree now. Go on the Kree. Go on the Kree. Unlucky, but we managed to get the pick. That's good.
Trying to keep me out? I don't think so. Translocator set.
Woohoo! Payload's on the move!
Got you in my sights.
Hacking, grabbing health pack, good. You could move your TP a little bit closer to health pack, cards far enough forward.
Chido. Payload's moving.
Shouldn't have come so close.
Just in case.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Ya volví.
Good, good.
Cover the payload!
plan an
We're moving out!
I'm under attack.
Let's try something else. Watch out for this enemy!
We're mine now. Over here.
So I'm going to tell you the difference between the health pack situation and not, right? When we're running that Zen brig, health packs are going to be more important because obviously we don't have a lot of heals, and those health packs are going to, are kind of necessary for us in order to, be able to survive most of these situations. However, with the Ana brig, it's not as necessary to get hacked health packs, but when playing Sombra, there's never a moment of downtime where you couldn't be doing something. Whether that's hacking health packs, whether that's setting up for a dive, whether that's sitting in their backline, that kind of thing.
Tengo que irme. Mucho mejor. System compromised.
So, if you're having the question of which support is in this situation with the BAP Kiriko, which support is better to hack, it's still going to be better to hack the BAP because that's the bigger cooldown that you want to get out more than Suzu. If you manage to get both, great. If you manage to just get Suzu out, that's still good. It's just we're going to have a lot harder of a time to kill anything against the Immortality Field compared to Suzu, which only lasts a second, and then we can, continue beating the fuck out of that person.
Get to the payload!
Got an enemy here. Aguas, enemy here.
Good, I'm fine with this setup.
Somebody call.
That was just Tusk taking way too much poke. That was a good EMP.
Catch you later. Much better. Hackeo listo.
This will cut the pain.
No, you had it right. You could have gone on the sig there.
60 seconds.
Good hack.
Over here. Enemy over here. Tema comprometido. Hack complete.
Destination. 30
I'm on the
seconds.
payload.
I've got you in my sights.
Vamos. We don't have much time left.
I don't know why you walked away from that. Our monkey just jumped on the Kiriko. You should be with him, trying to kill her. Which I know he manages to do, but... But like, think of the speed of that, right? If you uncloak, start doing damage to the Kiriko, that Kiriko dies faster. Kiriko dies faster. Tusk takes less poke. Being able to switch over from one target to the next. As soon as his leap up, boom, you go on the soldier. He doesn't kill Tusk. We are able to kill the soldier because then we're both on him, and then we keep pushing forward with more picks like that, right?
Get the payload on its
No
way.
vaya a ser que lo necesite.
Studio called he has touch. It's fine if you hack that. You don't want to just sit on this. There's multiple half packs at the end of this that you can go for.
Did I scare you?
Again, on the BAP, not the Orisa.
Translocator set.
You can't use hack as much as... Can't use hack as much as that. Oh shit, you know, with their abilities are... You know, they can't use the abilities. It's not stun locked out of the CDs. You got to use it more as, okay, who does this damage modifier need to be on more, right? And that would be the backline.
Complete. Much better.
Wonder how Mitzi would look in.
Ready for battle.
Heads up. Watch out.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Watch out for this
The
one.
payload.
Again, you don't need to be... Well... Yeah, you don't need to be sitting here. Unless you get a pick on the Echo, which you should have gone for that.
Got an enemy here.
The only reason you wait there is to get that off onto her and kill her, right? You being there otherwise doesn't make any sense for us. With that one Widow pop up to go for the pick, we're a fast team. We should be able to capitalize on something during that time. That when he's going back in to switch, the only reason you should be waiting there is to go on that.
I'll go with you.
TP. Soon as those stickies are about to go, you TP.
Hey. I'm not done just yet. Always plan an exit. Gotta go.
Don't know how you didn't get canceled out of that.
Engaging thrusters.
Good hack target. Great hack target. Good. Great fight. Good fight.
Nothing gets past me. Tengo que irme. Watch out for this one. Peace. Apagando las luces. Gracias.
Fat EMP. Good EMP.
Nerf this.
You don't die from that.
Let's get back online. Always plan an exit.
Watch out!
Back one. Enemy hero. System.
Good.
The hero.
So the good thing about their Echo pick is the fact that it's, I mean, obviously a lot of far range poke that he can do onto mainly our backline, as well as being able to kind of burst down our ball. However, it makes him hella vulnerable. I mean, as you can see, every time he tries to go in for something.
Gotta go. No vaya a ser que lo necesite.
If he's with the team, that's a different story. But
Apagando las luces.
I think you could still stay in there and poke. But
You're mine now. That's much better. Did I scare you? Just in case. Got an enemy here.
so just hold out hack. That makes you out of invis. Unlucky you fell. I was about to say you lose that fight.
10 seconds.
If we hold them here, we win.
¿Qué tal?
You walk forward.
Wrecking ball.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Feeling much better. Todo listo por aquí. Apagando las luces. Let me try to look as locator set.
Brigitte at your service.
When farming EMP, the best way to farm EMP is obviously off of a tank. So during this time, when we're waiting for respawns and everything, absolutely go and do that. You were looking for the Kiriko, I'm assuming?
I see one.
You're mine now. I'm coming in hot. Come on.
Good. Good call. Good. Good.
Just in case.
Should have called for heals or grabbed a health pack first. Or if you are, you gotta play a little bit further back.
Always plan an exit. Don't be such a diva.
Come here, Toki. Diva, back in action.
Hack complete.
Yep, farming that EMP here. Farming the EMP. We don't die there though. We can farm EMP, we just don't die.
I'm not done just yet.
30 seconds
No
remaining.
vaya a ser que lo necesite. ¿Qué onda?
Could have hacked the tracer there instead. Help Studio with the duel.
Gotta go.
10 seconds remaining.
Translocators in place.
Anna checking in.
Watch out for this one.
Stand with you.
Engaging thrusters.
Help me. Just in case.
I see an enemy.
Doing a whole lot of nothing.
Our enemies approach.
Forward barrier activated.
EMP. EMP. Go. Good.
Tengo que irme. Just in case. Systems hack. Much better.
Neutralizing projectile.
Let's get back online. Translocators set.
10 seconds.
Good. Good interrupt.
Apagando las luces. Nanos administered. Gotta go.
Good hack. Alright. Good. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there with the Sombra play. I think if we can, let me give me a minute to think about the bigger picture here for what we can work on short term. One, that you can always be doing something. Two, that depending on the comp we're running and depending on the comp they're running, we need to know, one, whether or not health packs are going to be more important for us or not, and two, who is the hack target, right? That's always going to be, always has to be your first thought, over health packs. Because if they're running something that we need to start soft diving into, then that's who we need to focus, like the BAP. If it's, let's say they're running a Lucio Kiriko, then we don't necessarily need to soft dive as much. I mean, it's still going to be important if we can do that, but using using soft dives to get out that Suzu for the let's say our ball CD for roll through for his fireball is backup. I think TP placement is going to be a bigger thing, but your defense on defense, your Sombra looked a lot better just because we were set up, and every time that you needed to, your TP was in your backline, so that you do have time to grab a health pack to get heals, compared to when your TP on attack is in their backline, all you're relying on is health packs, which is going to slow your gameplay down a lot. Sombra is a very fast hero and naturally needs to play as such, so there's always something that you need to be doing. Let me think. I think those are big pictures. Excuse me, big picture things that you need to work on. Is, again, we're going to recap the recap one more time. Is understanding hack targets, always doing something, and TP placement. So, other than that, I mean, I don't really want to have to go into review for any of the others too much. I mean, Coliseum was a roll. Blizzard, well, what time is it? Yeah, we'll do Blizzard World. Actually, no. I'm gonna try and save that for a different day if we can. Overall, it's a good start. And I do believe that last night's scrim you played better on the Sombra than this one, which I think just because it is a new comp to us that we've never ran as a team, gonna be growing pains. It's just within the next 2 weeks, if this does manage to stay hard meta, this is something that we need to work on. And specifically for you in our backline, that's going to be the most important things for me in a coaching role to actually look at and go over are those two roles, because the Sombra's role is important for enabling your Tracer and Ball, and then obviously the support's just to stay the fuck alive. So we'll be doing this again hopefully soon, depending on scrim tonight, and if I ever get the fucking codes from yesterday, then we'll go ahead and dive into those as well. So other than that, good job.